Yeah, so I guess a bunch of people decided they wanted to flag down my upload about the trans movement being the new KKK. We'll see how that appeal goes. That's all I'm going to say. See how the appeal goes. Now here's what I'm going to say though. And I'm going to get on to you guys on a different level. Y'all ain't doing nothing to help communities of color. All y'all do is talk about black trans deaths, black trans deaths, black trans deaths. Okay, let me tell you something about these black trans deaths. Let me tell you something about black communities for you, because I grew up in them my whole life. I live in one now, as a matter of fact. 29 years, I think I know about what goes on in our communities. We have gang violence problems. We have problems with a lot of crime. Blacks in the United States get killed at a higher rate than any other demographic in the US. We don't get killed by whites. 93% of blacks killed are killed by other blacks. The reason that the deaths are happening is because of one of many reasons. Gang violence, prostitution deals gone bad, drug deals gone bad, robberies gone bad, or any other list of things. Gender identity is not one of those things. In our communities, we have people getting shot over a scuff mark on a pair of Jordans. Don't believe me, look it up. We have people getting shot over the color of a t-shirt because of gang shit. When you have these trans activists bringing up our community and trying to get in our community with their bullshit, the only thing that does is distract us from the problems we need to fix. We need to focus on our gang violence issues, not trans issues. So don't try to come out here with that crap, because all it is racism and gaslighting to get blacks to support you. That's all it is. The transgender movement has hijacked multiple black movements. Multiple movements beyond just black. They've hijacked the immigrant rights movements. They've hijacked Black Lives Matter. They pretty much run Antifa. They're pretty much all of Antifa, as a matter of fact. All you've done is hijack. You don't help anyone. Every fucking movement that the transgender movement goes and tries to latch onto ends up losing every single bit of traction that it gained. Ends up losing every single bit of progress that it gained. All that happens is a bunch of drama goes and gets into the movement. Every single one that they get involved in. I'm not saying it like it was just one movement either. It's been all of them. Because their ideology is too radical. And they are too radical with their ideology. They don't care about helping anyone else. They don't care about any of that crap. The only thing they care about is pushing themselves forward. And they will use everyone else as a springboard. That's all it is. That's all it ever will be to them. Say that to them, though, you're transphobic and you're a bigot. Okay, I'm fine. Call me a transphobe. Call me a bigot. First off, using the word transphobe isn't even accurate, because in order for something to be a phobia, you have to have an irrational fear of it. I don't got a fear of nobody. I don't even fear myself. And I probably should. Anyone who looks this good needs to be feared. But I don't fear that. I'm not afraid of the transgenders. Okay, the thing that bothers me is that you won't listen to other people's viewpoints. You can't work your own movement. You have to fuck everyone else's up to push yours forward. And you still don't make any progress. And you know, people can talk all the shit they want about Trump, and people who may not like Trump watching this, hear me out. You can say whatever you want to say about him. You can dislike him for whatever reason you want to dislike him. Donald Trump has pushed to label sex as your assigned sex at birth. Donald Trump banned transgenders from the military, which I completely agree with, because our military is defense. It is not some social experiment. It is not some ideological experiment either. Donald Trump overturned Barack Obama's school student bathroom bill, removing those bathroom protections. I think that's fair, at least until we get more studies on it. We definitely need a multifaceted study. We can't get that, though, because you know, according to the trans movement, asking for scientific evidence and asking for a scientific study is dangerous, and it threatens them. Because they know asking for a scientific study will show that sex and what a person claims to be are not malleable. Sex is sex. What you think you are is what you think you are. Two different things. Reality versus thought. So yeah, you can hate Trump, but just think he's doing that. And I'll thank him for that any day. And anyone who's against him, I'm sure you can agree with him on that. If you got some common sense, you can agree with him on that. Now, for the big part, the part that I really have a problem with, though, is y'all trying to flag my shit down because I said a different opinion than you. That is fascism. That is controlling a narrative. That is attempting to control how people talk by hiding behind hate speech, be it hate speech laws or hate speech rules. You are attempting to control what people say. You are looking for linguistic dominance. And if that doesn't tell you how flawed your ideology is, while you're here talking about wanting rights, but you can't even respect a person's right to say what they want, you're pathetic. And you're nothing but an ideologue. And all you feel is emotion. You don't have thought, just emotion. Peace.